everyone, I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about When You Get the Chance by Emma Lord, which I got an e-audiobook off of NetGalley.
Same.
So this book is about Millie Price. She is just finished her junior year of high school in New York, and she's been raised by her dad and her aunt her whole life, and she has no recollection of who her mother is. And Millie dreams of being a Broadway star. She goes to like a performing arts high school, and she just got into this program that's like a pre-college program to study musical theater. But her dad's like, no, you can't go. He's like, it's on the other side of the country. You're 17. It's not going to happen. Or she's 16 at the beginning of the book. I'm sorry. And so somebody says to her, well, you know, your mom would probably have let you go. And then her best friend from across the hall finds a live journal that her father had written when he was in college that kind of gave hints of who Millie's mother might have been. And so Millie decides she's going to find her mom. And she narrows it down to 3 women who her dad had romantic entanglements with. And she kind of tries to figure out a way to meet them. And they're all still very into like the musical theater scene. And so at the same time, one of them leads her to an internship that she is competing for with her arch rival, Oliver. And as they spend time together working on the internship, like their hatred starts to kind of turn to different emotions, and she's trying to still figure out who her mom is, and it kind of goes from there.
This definitely feels like an Emma Lord book. This definitely feels like a brother of a sister to You Have a Match, like premise-wise. Right. Like it totally feels like a sibling book.
I'm actually thinking that I'm like that book was also about like parents and identity and
yeah. And I think she does do a good job with identity. I think that was one of the strong suits of this book as far as, you know, who is my mom and what does that mean for me, and kind of figuring out like, do I care to know who my mom is, or am I just doing this as a way, as like a means to an end to get to this internship? Not internship, the school, as a means to an end to get to the school. But my thing is, like, I had hoped for more romance, and I think that was the weakest part of this book. Like, I think that the kind of vibe between the romantic people like took a backseat to everything else.
So, and I think like they kind of are marketing it as a romance, but it's really not. It's like how a Sarah Dessen book's not a romance.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like Sarah Dessen books are more meaty than that. Like this, like never really got to the meaty part of it.
So, and I really enjoyed this because I enjoyed like all of the Broadway references and all of like the stuff about like her training and all that. But I don't know if you didn't care about that. If you like, first of all, if you don't know what Mamma Mia is, you're going to miss it. Like, you're not going to get like half of this book.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's a simple. And there's like,
thankfully, I know what Mamma Mia is.
But there's like Wicked references, and there's like, I think there's like references to Cabaret, and I'm like, I enjoyed that, but I'm kind of like, would other people who don't know about that enjoy it? I really liked that there's this idea, like she's looking for her mom, but then like there's like halfway, like at some point she kind of realizes, but she had people who raised her, like in her dad. And I love a book that gives a positive single dad depiction.
Yeah.
And like she did have and that was the thing. It wasn't like she was missing something. Like it never occurred to her to look for her mom because she had her dad and she had her aunt and she had a good life. And I liked that. I thought it was like bubblegum. It was like so poppy and like,
yeah,
it takes place over summer break, and it feels like one of those bubblegum.
Well, and the twist was super obvious. Like, you knew it from the beginning of the book that was what was going to happen.
Which one?
The mom twist.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of saw it coming. So that was the other thing. Like they keep talking about Mamma Mia, but to me, it felt really like the Ryan Reynolds movie, Definitely Maybe. And so I'm like, kind of like who's the mom? I don't know if I immediately saw who the mom would end up being, but you kind of like, you knew there was going to be a twist.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't as big of a fan of this book. Like it was, but like it wasn't like I hate it. It's just like, I don't know. I wanted more for the romance, I guess is what it comes down to, is I wanted more.
Well, the thing is, like, Tweet Cute to me was like amazing, like that first book. But you know, first books they spend 10 years writing, and then the next book,
Right.
like they have to turn them out one every year. So Tweet Cute was amazing. And then You've Got a Match, or You Have a Match. I always say the title wrong. Like it was really good. And to me, this was up there with You've Got a Match. Like it wasn't as amazing. There was a
Yeah.
subtle Tweet Cute reference, which I appreciated. Um, so because I love that. Because they go and
Yeah.
have burgers at the place that the from the first book. Um, like I said, I thought I enjoyed it. Like it was there.
Yeah. No.
It was just like but I didn't expect anything more than this. Like I expected like a fluffy little book. Should we rate it?
Yes, we should go ahead and rate it.
So our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We're down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I give it 3 unicorns. It was okay.
See, and like I'm at a 4. I really enjoyed it. Like every time I read one of her, like she's become one of those people I will read her books.
And that's the thing. Like, I will read her books. I definitely don't enjoy them as much as Sarah Dessen books. Like, but they're solid enough.
Right. To me, like I know what I'm gonna get and she delivers it. And I'm like, to me, it's a satisfying read.
Yeah.
So that is where we are on When You Get a Chance. Is that the name of the book?
Okay.
Sure. And we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.